Hello everybody. So what to think of when you're going for your undergraduate studies? It is slightly different from postgraduate in that, first of all, you of course need to think about costs. Now this is for Bangladeshi students one of the most important factors. Remember, undergraduate degrees range from 3 years to 4 years, and in some cases like medicine, 5 years. So how much does it cost on a yearly basis? Can your parents afford it? Now, many of you will be working part-time and paying for your living expenses. But remember, the tuition fee has to be paid by your parents because it's not always possible to pay for your entire tuition fee by working part-time. So you need to consider university that your family can afford. The second, of course, is living expenses. As I said, you're going to be studying for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, depending on the course length. So you have to think about the living expenses as well. Scholarship opportunities. Now, many universities offer scholarships. So obviously, if you have scholarships, your costs come down. So those are important things. The fourth factor is, of course, visa. Now, visa is difficult in some countries, it's easier in other countries. So, some countries you need to show source of funds, some countries you don't. You just need to show that you have the money. And in some countries you don't have to show anything. So what are those implications? Talk to an expert who can help you figure out whether your finances, whether your portfolio or profile will allow you to go to that country of choice. The fifth one, of course, very important for many Bangladeshis, is immigration. So, are you able to immigrate after you graduate? Because you've spent all that money. Of course, this is a factor that many of you will be thinking about. The final one is rankings. Ranking is, of course, very, very important. So you want to study in a high-ranked university based on how much you can afford to. However, remember, ranking is not as important for undergraduate students as it is for postgraduate students. Because let's say you go to a lower ranked university and you do a very good result. You can then do your master's in some of the top ranked universities in the world. However, if you go to a high ranked university, but then your results are not as good, then when it comes time for you to do master's, you might not be accepted by the high ranked universities. So ranking is not as important as undergraduate students. The other thing is most of the rankings have to do with research. Research quality makes a huge impact on rankings for universities. For undergraduate students, you're not going to be doing any research. So what is more important is who are going to teach you. Are they qualified teachers? Is the university, do they have a good environment? Are you going to be happy studying the subject that you chose? So those are some of the important considerations for undergraduate studies. Happy searching.
Study abroad with Maces.